adventurers! I'm Gray, and welcome back to Dicey Dungeons. I sounded a bit like Charlie the Unicorn there, but let's just ignore that and continue onwards. Don't have any comments to read right now, because we're in the middle of this run, but we do have a Wicker Man to take on, and a lot of heals after we do, and another upgrade over there, which is always nice. I love upgrades with the Jester. Just to get all the cards to be upgraded, and we're good. He's weak to fire, so maybe it would have been good to get those fire things from earlier. But you know what? It's fine. We can do a massive shock damage. Yeah, we can do a lot of damage. Alright. I do want to see if we can deal a bit more, like get 3, so we can deal more damage there. That's not a 3. That's not a 3 either. Okay, well, I'm going to actually add a shield real quick, just to see if this... No, it doesn't pop up what I want. You know what? There we go. 6 damage. 6 damage is still pretty good. Really, like, dealing that 15 damage in one turn is really nice with that card. So I don't even know if the upgraded form is better. But it is good if you have 3s. But only if you really have 3s isn't it, like, that much better. Also, why do short swords always pop up? I want something other than the short swords to be here. Just please. Anything else? Just reroll this one. Reroll this too. Come on, give me something high. Not that high. Actually, it might be a blessing. Yeah, because I can do this. Hammer. We'll hammer him. Actually, let's just taser him. That's fine. He still can't. I mean, I can definitely use all my dice each turn, which from what I've heard is a sign of a pretty good build, if you're able to consistently use all your dice. So I feel like that's a common thing with Jester, because you get so many cards as Jester that it would be weird if you don't use all your dice. There we go. And now, get out of here, Wicker Man. Bye! Thinks he's so cool, because he's got his shades on. Well, when those shades are on fire, once I burn you, you'll regret it. Paper Knight. Paper Knight's pretty cute though. I like their little paper hat, or card. I guess it's not really paper, it's more cardboard. Arts and crafts. Actually, one thing is, at my apartment I stay at for college, I actually have a sort of cardboard box fort that's in my living room, which, if anyone who's not like a college student comes in here, they'd probably think it's like ugly, like adults and stuff. They'd be like, your place is decorated with that? It looks hideous. But I think it is lovely. I made it out of a box for a refrigerator and a box for a freezer. I sort of combined the two. It was originally just the one refrigerator box, because it's a pretty big box. I like cut a door into it. I'm actually pretty proud of it. I used just like scissors and tape and stuff, and I cut a door into it, made a little hinge for it using the cardboard. So I like cut it so that it formed a hinge so I can open and close the door. Made little handles out of duct tape, so I kind of tape it on and had it like stick out in the middle of it. That way you can kind of pull it open and close on both sides, so it's like a door. And originally it was just like the one, you go in, you kind of hide in there, you can play on the Switch if you want, or like mess around on your phone or on your iPad and just kind of chill in there. Or you could read if you want to. There's no light in there, but you can probably set up your phone as a light or something. But later on, once we got a freezer, like my roommate got a freezer to store his stuff, I actually added that as a little side area of that box fort. I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but I'm just like enjoying telling the story. I added that on the side of the box fort, and basically, I cut the top off of that one, so you can kind of now. I added another door as well, so you can open the door on the side. And you might be wondering, how do you open the door? Because the like a refrigerator box is big, but not that big. Like the door would hit you if you tried to open it. The thing is, I cut it into 3 different little sections. Like I made 3 hinges on it instead of just 1. That way, it's able to bend and fold. So it's like a retractable folding door made of cardboard instead of like a fully open and closed door. So you can kind of fold it behind you and kind of exit through that door. And since the top of the freezer box is not there, you can kind of poke your head out, so it forms like a little wall. It's like a little balcony, in a way, of the box fort that you can kind of just sit in. And that way you have access to the outside, but you're still inside the fort. And then if you want to, you can go back into like the big refrigerator box and just completely hide yourself in there. It's completely dark, be completely like safe and secluded. I don't know, I like it. I've always liked little box fort. But I was always the type of guy who'd love to like just be in small, cramped spaces. Because I was always the small kid when I was young. Like, I grew slower than the others, so anytime there's like games of hide and seek and things like that, I was the best at hide and seek. Like, I don't think anyone who played hide and seek with me when I was young would argue that I was just absolutely the best at hide and seek. I would like hide in the places that no one would expect. Like I could fit behind the curtain that covers windows, and just like fit perfectly behind it and be completely flat. So they couldn't even tell there's anyone in it, and they wouldn't expect anyone to be standing on the windowsill to be hiding. Or I would hide like in the cabinet below the sink, which is really small in many houses. Like, and there's also like the bottom of the sink hanging down there, and it's also a bit gross, but kids don't care. And I would just like fit down there so well, and no one would think to check there because they think no one would hide underneath the sink. It's so cramped in there. And things like that, like I could hide like behind our TV, which back when we had like one of those old box TVs, I would hide behind it, and it was such a narrow space in the corner of that room behind the TV, but I would still just fit back there perfectly. It's not fair! It's not fair! I'm telling Lady Luck! Ah, shut up. Shut up, you goblin. I'll fight you. I'm a small boy. What can I say? Small boy. There we go. Do I want to take Cowboy on right now? Sure, I'll take him on. I don't know, I don't feel like thinking. I'm in the middle of talking, so I don't feel like thinking and picking up cards and looking at the shop. I know it would probably help me in the battle, but you know what? It's fine. I think I can deal plenty of damage regardless. Let's go ahead and do this, actually. I just want to see, real quick, if I'm able to get what I want. It doesn't look like I will be. Do I want to do a double shock? He only gets 3 dice. If I double shock him, he won't be able to do anything. But I could deal just 12 damage to him. I think I'll do a regular shock. Okay, I got Crystal Sword. Dang, I should have done the spike. I was hoping to double a Crystal Sword. Okay, let's see what I can get out of this. I want a 3. Okay, there we go. That does even more damage than the Spike Shield would have done double. So I think that was the ideal play. I used to love hide and seek as a kid, though. I still do love hide and seek. Nowadays it definitely has to. Oh, he's gonna be able to do his thing. Dang, I was hoping to stop him from doing anything. Well, if I was really hoping to do that, I probably should have shocked him twice. But you know what? It's fine. I think I'll be able to end him this turn. I will be able to end him this turn. Get out of here. Cowboy! Well, cow dead. Hide and seek's a lot harder now because it's like, when I play it, it's normally people around my age still, maybe like a bit younger. Like, I often go to Tristan's house. Tristan's one of my best friends since childhood. He's not at the same school I'm at, so I don't see him too often right now, but we're still best friends, and we still talk sometimes on Discord and stuff. But when I go to his house, we sometimes play hide and seek outside, and there's some good places to hide. There's lots of trees and all sorts of stuff. But it has to be dark, otherwise it's too easy, I think. And yeah, it's still fun, but I miss being small. I'm able to fit into all sorts of small places. We also used to play like a hide and seek in the dark, which is, like I said, it has to be dark for me to really enjoy hide and seek. I'll upgrade after I see what's in the shop and see what's past the dire wolf as well. There's so many upgrades I can get, which is cool. Take damage to charge. I don't really want to take that much damage, so I don't really think I'm going to be focusing on lightning rod too much. So let's just fight dire wolf. But hide and seek in the dark was actually indoor hide and seek that I used to play when I was young. So my house, not the apartment I'm at for college, but my regular house. Oh, my dice are too large to actually do anything. Actually. Oh, yeah. Also, I do want to bring down... let's just reroll this one. I want a 3. There we go. Perfect. 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 There we go. Wonderful. I love this build. This is such a good build. But my original house has a basement. We don't have an upstairs, actually. I've never really had a house with an upstairs, which I kind of, when I grow up, I kind of want to have one. I don't want to go off on another tangent on that. But we had a basement, or we have a basement still. It's the same house. But we used to have like a whole like little kids playground downstairs. Like, think of those really colorful ones made of like different pieces, and like has like a small little slide on it, and has like little windows and stuff like that. Like one of those sort of playpens. We used to have one of those when I was really young. And we would use that and whatever else was in our basement. Like we had boxes and all sorts of random things, and there's a bathroom and my dad's room downstairs. And we'd play hide and seek in the dark, where we basically turn off all the lights, and we just try and find the best place to hide after a set amount of time. Then someone would just come down there and to see if they could find us in the darkness. And that was always really fun. I always prefer that to like regular hide and seek, which is sort of carried on to like playing hide and seek at night now. If I ever do play it. It's been a long time. Wait, what? Spare 4? Just a spare 4? Wooden shield would add shield. Just straight up add shield. I mean, do I really want to add more shield? I just like dealing a lot of damage. But a spare 4 though. Imagine just like, you just get a spare 4, like for free. I think that's pretty nice. I'm gonna grab it. Alright, and let's see what we want to upgrade. I'm curious about what upgrading, like part of it is I want to see what upgrading the spare 4 does. A spare 4 and deal 2 damage. You know what, that's kind of funny. Okay. What does upgrading wooden shield do? You can add any amount of shield. Okay. I've upgraded a lot already. I use short swords so much, but I don't know. I don't find short sword to be that exciting. I think having upgrade of the sword, an upgrading of the sword and the spare 4, just to add like a little bit of extra damage every time I use them, I think that's a pretty good setup. So let's do that, because we use sword very often. Almost all our cards are going to be upgraded. It will just be the spares, short swords, the taser, and the wooden shield. So when I say almost all of them, I mean just more than half. Beatrice. Hey Beatrice, it's been a little while. Well, let's take a run. Welcome to the end of your journey. Prepare to douse. Okay, well, I've heard of why douse is used by the Beatrice now. And it's a misspelling of dice. But I think she's trying to say prepare to duel. Am I wrong? I don't know. Or maybe prepare to deuce, because we're about to take a deuce on her. She'd probably be into it. Okay. I hate myself. There we go. Not really. I love myself. Tase it twice. I mean, I don't know if, like... There we go. Let's just take that 4. It's actually pretty nice, just having like a free 4 that we can throw on and add some shield to us. I guess we'll add that. Let's do a short sword, why not? Crystal sword, why not? Well, let's just see if we can get a 6 damage. No, we won't be able to. Should we just add a lot of shield, actually? We can add a lot of shield. Or no, we can just do a lot more damage. Sure. 30 damage. That's good. That's real good. And also, we're probably going to block off several things here. Yeah. She's just going to ignore the other things. I nearly tanked all of it, though. I tanked most of it. Whew, this will be a pain. We can do a lot with the sword, though. I say we do this. Just deal 14 damage immediately. And then 9 damage right after that. And then... bump up? Question mark? Is there any point to bumping up? I actually kind of didn't want to bump right now. You know what, let's just try and get ourselves a higher... This could work out. This could work out well. We'll go through as much as we can. Okay, max... There we go. There we go. Jeez. Even more damage than last time. If I could only use you, short sword, if I could only... It would be the end of Beatrice. I kind of wanted to talk about what games I was thinking of playing as well at some point, but honestly, I don't have too much in mind other than one, which is the Subnautica, the new Subnautica game releasing, Below Zero, releasing in May. I'm definitely doing a playthrough of that when it releases, but I'll try and think about this stuff more whenever I do an actual update video. It might actually be May whenever I do an actual like full-on update video again. I don't know, because I kind of give updates throughout my regular videos anyway. But enough procrastinating. Check out Beatrice. Ah, my little betrayer of trust. It's you. Yep, it's me. How does it feel to be on the other side of the wheel? Pretty good, actually. Really? After all these hundreds of years of spinning the wheel? Even you must realize it's not going to land on a prize. I mean, that's not ideal, but you know what? Better to be cheated than to be a cheat. I don't know, I think you're pissing off, Lady Luck, just saying. Well, let's go through the motions. Wow. I really thought we'd win that time, just saying. I can't believe this. Will you have a look at that? You lose! Guess I'll just have to go and fight in another episode then. At least I know I'm on the right side now. See you soon, minion. And for eternity. I like the Jester's dialogue with her. It's a pretty good dynamic. Also, we are 1/3 through the game. This game actually is capable of having really long lifespan on YouTube based off how many episodes there are. But you know what? I think that's fine. Even after like Hightail releases, I'll probably want to finish Dicey Dungeons because it's fun. It's fun. I didn't think I'd like it at first. Like I did always like the art style though. I will say that. I really like the style of this game. But normally I'm not a fan of thinking style games. But you know what? This is a good one. This is a real good one. Anyway, that is it for this episode of Dicey Dungeons. If you all enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like, comment, or a subscription. It really does help. That's all for now, and I hope to see you on the next adventure.